Hello, everyone. You're welcome. I'm just trying to get more relaxed. Hello, all. I don't know if my light is bright enough, but let's just try to manage this. You're welcome. I'm going to give a bit of time for more people to join before we proceed. So, the topic for today is bulk buying. Bulk buying. Thank you all for joining. Please keep joining. You can share with your family and friends to join as well, because we are here to talk about something important. As you can see here, I have a layout of different food items that I've bought over time and preserved, and food items that I am still using. So today's topic is one that is very dear to my heart, which is bulk buying. You know that I am an advocate for bulk buying. I am an advocate for meal prep, meal planning. Those things are very dear to my heart, and I thought to share with you people some of the things I know about bulk buying, the benefits of bulk buying. So please keep joining, keep sharing with friends, let them join. Okay, so we all know that bulk buying is very important. This is a topic that cannot be overemphasized. Bulk buying cannot be, the benefits of bulk buying can never be overemphasized. Yes. So I'm just going to pick, I have some things that I've listed out. If you check my other social media handles, such as my TikTok channel, you're going to see the post I made about bulk buying. I have about 12 to 14 slides of the benefits I listed. So I'm going to pick them one after the other. I'm going to elaborate more on each point so that you see the reason why bulk buying is important. I had to bring out some things from my freezer, so please stay with me. So the first benefit of bulk buying, the first benefit, I hope you can see me well. The first benefit of bulk buying is it saves you from weekly or daily market runs. So imagine if you don't have to go back and forth to buy food items from daily or weekly market runs. So bulk buying is very important. You can easily make your meals when you have food items readily available. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you for being here. So it saves you daily or weekly market runs. I mean, you can do your market runs on a monthly basis or on a weekly basis if you want. Something like this pepper was bought, um, I think around 2 weeks ago. So this is what we have left from the set. So you can imagine 2 weeks ago, all I have to do anytime I want to make a quick sauce or stew, our Nigerian stew, all I have to do is just take out some tomatoes, some pepper, tatashe. I already have onion as well. That is dry. There are some things I couldn't fit on this table. The ones I'm able to fit here are the ones you can see. Of course, in the store, we have like yams. Yes, we have yam. We have sweet potato. We have onion. I usually buy a basket of onion, except if I'm buying from afar. We all know that in Jos, I think they sell very cheap, affordable food items such as Irish potato, onion, different types of vegetables. So if maybe, for instance, I'm buying onion from Jos, that's when I buy something like quarter bag. But if I'm buying it in my city of residence, I just buy one basket, because if you're not lucky, onion can get spoiled easily. So I don't buy more than a basket of onion. So let me just go to our second, what we have on the list. It helps you save money in the long run. So you might not know, but when you buy in bulk, it gives you lower prices. When you buy in bulk, you are able to get your goods at lower prices. So, oh, sorry about that. I hope we can just manage this. The lights just went off. So when you buy your food in bulk, you get lower prices. Imagine if you are not buying in bulk, it's more expensive. And if you keep buying that over time, you will realize how much you've spent. But if you buy in bulk, it saves you more money in the long run. So that's another benefit of buying in bulk. Thirdly, you have a variety of options to choose from. Now, for instance, at home, bear with me, apologies for the light that went out. So now imagine I want to make pasta for dinner. I got home from work after a long day, and I just want to make a quick dinner. And I choose to make pasta. Now I don't want to have pasta plain. I can choose to have my pasta with turkey. I can choose to have it with um, with eggs. I can choose to have it with chicken. I can choose to have it with cheese. It can be anything. So imagine bulk buying. You have varieties to choose from. I mean, variety is the spice of life. So I can decide that, okay, I don't have time to boil chicken. You can quickly boil your eggs. It takes a few minutes and you're good to go. It just gives you a lot to choose from. You can choose to have your pasta with stew. You can choose to make it into a stir fry, beef, or you can even have it with fish. So you can see there's a lot of benefits. I think I will try to adjust the lighting before we continue our video so you can see everything clearly. How I bulk buy, what you can do with it. It just gives you a lot of things. It gives you room to play around with different things, okay? So on my list, please, a moment. Let's see if we can get this place brighter. I'm with you. Let's just make the living room brighter. Okay, so I'm back. Let's just keep it going this way. Hopefully, the electricity will be restored and then it can look brighter than this. So anytime you bulk buy, another advantage you have from bulk buying is that everything you consume will be fresh. So when you bulk buy, there are some things that you have to make sure that you store in a place that is well ventilated. There are some food items that you have to freeze. There is so many ways. There are some food items that you have to cook before you freeze. There are some you freeze when it's still fresh. Like me, when I buy my food item, I usually freeze my fish directly. I don't fry or boil before I freeze. I just leave it whole like this. This is how I bring it from the market. I leave it all like this. And when I want to use it, is it one or two or three you want to use? I bring it out of the freezer. I cut it into my desired size. I do whatever I want to do with it. In fact, I love to have mackerel fish at home because it allows me the opportunity, or it allows me get creative in different ways. I can make fish sauce with it. I can make fish sauce with it. You can use that to eat your yam. It can even be your rice dish. So this is flexible. You can have your swallow with it. You can have it in your stew. You can grill your fish if you want to eat bole, for example. If you check through this channel, you're going to see where we grilled this fish and made bole and grilled fish with it. I used my mackerel fish. I always have this at home. In fact, let's even say you only have one mackerel at home, you have okra soup, and you decide to make a quick soup with it. You can quickly just boil it and just mash it into your okra soup, make your swallow, and you're good to go. So, next on my list will be it allows you to meal prep. By the time you have a lot of you have flexible, you have food available at home, different varieties of food item available at home. It allows you meal prep. Meal prepping allows you not to skip any meal that is of importance during the day. You can meal prep your breakfast. You can meal prep your lunch. The only thing I don't meal prep is my dinner, because by the time I get back from work, I'm able to go into the kitchen and cook. But another thing, I meal prep my soups, my stew, my soup, so I can easily take it out of the freezer and cook and just, defrost it and pair it with any other meal that we'll be having for dinner. So the only thing I meal prep for dinner will just be maybe the soups, Nigerian soups, and the stew. But my lunch is meal prepped. All I have to do is pick it out, take it out of the freezer, and then I'm good to go. Breakfast, you can meal prep you can make overnight oats, you can make pancakes in the morning, you can quickly boil yam, make your sauce. You when you have your pepper mix handy, that's another good thing. You can just easily bring it out, make your sauce quickly, and then you're good to go. So another thing we have on the list is you will never go hungry. So there's one thing I always tell my people. I say when I have food at home and I have fuel in my car, even when I'm broke, you will not know. And I will not go hungry because there's food at home, there's fuel to move around in the car. So you will stay afloat pending the time when you will have more liquidity and money to spend. So having food at home is, in fact, if you have money, don't say, you only live once. Let me go and buy burger today. You need to have sense in this economy. You need to think, you need to have foresight. Don't squander the money you have. It's better to buy food item, buy pepper, buy egg. The yesterday's price is not today's price. So it's better for you when you bulk buy. Whatever you buy will still be useful. However, if you don't have a good electricity, um, if the electricity you have in your area is not good, I would not advise you to buy a lot of perishable items, because you won't be able to freeze them as much as you would want, and they will just go bad. So just you need to check your environment, and you need to make decisions based on the environment that you find yourself. So for me, mostly, in fact, this is one of the days where um, our light will be off like this. We mostly have light, and if they take light, it's just within 1 minute, it's back on. So that is it. Know the situation of your house, what your electricity is like before you buy perishable items. So it saves you from inflationary shocks. Now, this crate of egg, a lot of times I buy either 1 or 2 crates of egg. The last time I got this, I got 2 crates, and I think we have just 6 pieces left on the first crate that we started consuming. This is the second one, and we've not even touched it. So you just need to know what you need. The last time I bought eggs, I got a crate for I got a crate for 5,750 naira. 5,750 naira. And I bought this new set just about 5 days ago. I think I got it 5 days ago, and now I got it 6,200 naira. That's a difference of 450 naira within a space of 1 to 2 weeks. So this statement that bulk buying saves you inflationary shocks. Like let me go through that again. Bulk buying saves you from inflationary shocks. Bulk buying saves you from inflationary shocks. To all those watching, thank you so much for joining us. This live video, once again, is all about bulk buying. I want us to chat about bulk buying. I tell you the benefits of bulk buying, how I bulk buy. I show you some of the things I buy in bulk. Hopefully, it influences you to do the same because it has worked for me. And I hope it will also work for you if you start bulk buying. Okay, so bulk buying once again helps you stay ahead of inflationary shocks. It saves you. Now imagine people are buying it more expensive and you got it at the rate of 5,750. It took me around one week plus to consume that, and now for this one 6,200. I'm sure as I still have this one at home, maybe many people are already buying it more expensive than this. By next week, I know we'll finish consuming this crate of egg. I'll be ready to buy at a new price. But at least you're able to plan ahead of the increase. So that is it. The same goes for every other food item here. The last time I bought spaghetti, I bought it for I bought spaghetti for 16,500 naira. So now I always buy a complete um I don't know if we should call it carton or bag. In one carton of spaghetti, you have 20 pieces. I always buy golden penny because I like it. You can buy any one you want. I bought it 16,500 last time. Now, this one, after we consumed the other one, this new one that I just bought last week, I bought it 24,500. 24,500. You can see the difference. Bulk buying really saves you from inflationary shocks. So the same thing goes for everything. Now, like granite oil, I have the brand that I like for vegetable oil. But recently, I don't know if you can see this. I don't want to lift it because it's heavy. This now, I got it from a family member, and I bought it for 49,500. It's four pieces of 5 liters in one carton. Like I said, I love to bulk buy. So I bought one carton that has 4 pieces of 5 liters, which translates to 20 liters. And when I bought it for 49,500. Around, I think about 2 weeks ago, my sister that I bought it from told me that it was 55,000 already. Now, that was 2 weeks ago. Now, I don't know how much it is. And look at what I bought for 49,500. I am still enjoying it till date. This is the oil. This is what the vegetable oil looks like. Soybean oil. Yes, soybean oil. This is what it looks like. So we already finished one bottle. We are on the second one. We're on the second 5 liter bottle. So we have 2 full ones left. This is what bulk buying does for you. It helps you stay ahead of inflationary shocks. So let's go to the next point. For me, it improves your hosting abilities. I put this because for me, I have times when people would come to my house and they will be like, Ajia, did you know that we're coming? Like, how are you able to get this food ready on time? Like, I can quickly make poundo yam for you. Yes, I won't be able to pound it in such a short time. That's why we have poundo yam. So, like, I just quickly bring out my soup from the freezer. It can be a foriro, it can be a wedu, it can be la, which is okra. It can be vegetable soup, it can be ogbono, whatever it is, and I have it in the freezer. All I need to do is to bring it out, defrost it, put your water on your stove top, and quickly make your swallow. That's if you decide to give your guests swallow. So it improves your hosting abilities because when you have things readily available, there's the flexibility that you can quickly whip up something for your guests to eat. So me, my hosting ability is on 100. If you come to my house, you can never go hungry because there's always something to eat. Worst case scenario, even if I don't have food, I have chin chin. I'll bring out chin chin or biscuit or something it improves your hosting abilities. Just have food at home. It's when you don't have food at home, you won't know what to offer your guests. So let's go to the next point. Okay, it turns you to a giver. A lot of times we have to face the reality of life. Sometimes you have people that are in need, not necessarily because they are mostly always in need or mostly broke or they don't have food, but sometimes you can just have something at home that saves someone. I mean, I can have maybe any of my sisters over and they'll be like, sister me, I don't even have protein at home. It turns you to a giver. You're like, you don't have protein at home. Yeah, take this mackerel fish. You can go with one big one. Or I tell them, okay, I have this chicken. Let me just give you one Ziploc bag. Or let's share it into two if I don't have more than this. For me, personally, that is who I am when I have food items at home. It makes you a giver. And remember, givers never lack. How can you have a lot of things at home and it will be very hard for you to give? So that's just it. Next point, you become more intentional about healthy living. So as much as you have variety of food items at home, a lot of times bulk buying and meal prepping makes you very intentional about what you consume. Like when you have eggs at home, that's when you start thinking, okay, what are the benefits of this egg? Should I have one per day? Okay, how should I pay it? I'm consuming so much oil. No, the palm oil is too much. It makes you very intentional and cautious of what you consume. Okay, yesterday we used vegetable oil. Why don't I use palm oil today? Why don't I use coconut oil? So things like that, for me personally, I believe is so with a lot of people that bulk buy and meal prep. So next, it gives you peace of mind. This goes back to what I said earlier. Having food at home will forever be something that gives you peace of mind. My mom will always tell me, if I tell her I have money, or if maybe she knows that I made one money or something, or at home, what we used to do, is whenever there is money, like my dad growing up, when he has money, you will know. What he does when he has money is he will buy food. If you see my dad bringing in bags of rice, you know that there is money. Daddy has money. Let's go and collect. How much does he have? So it is same with the training I had growing up. If you have money, just buy food. If you don't take anything else from this video, from me, take it that if you have money, check your house. Don't go squandering that money about when you don't have enough food at home. If you have money, buy food. That's the only thing I will say. Buy food stuff. If you have money, buy food stuff. So that's it. Another thing, okay, bulk buying allows you meal prep. I said that earlier. Eat good and feel good, my people. Eat good and feel good. A healthy mind is the one that can, a healthy mind is the mind that I'm sure as eating is well nourished. A healthy body and mind. You should have healthy body, soul, and mind. Such a person that is healthy and is able to go about their day productively is that type of person that has eaten well, that is well nourished. So bulk buying will encourage all these things that we've listed. So once again, okay, we're done with all the points. Obviously, now we all know the importance. I'm sure that the list goes on and on and on. If we want to keep talking about bulk buying, in fact, it's going to be a lot. Okay, now I'm going to take you through some of the things I bought over the past few weeks and even maybe over the past few months that I still have at home. I'll tell you the prices because I want you to compare. I want us to compare the previous prices. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much for watching this live. I appreciate you. So I want us to compare the previous prices with the current prices, and that's going to give you a foresight with the current situation of the economy, the foresight into what it will likely become. Things are getting expensive day by day. So now, like I said earlier, okay, I usually buy around 1 to 2 or 3 baskets of atarodo or tarugu or scotch bonnet pepper. So Scotch bonnet. I don't know how they pronounce it. So I usually buy around 1 to 2 or 3 baskets. So the last time I got 2 baskets, and it was 2 weeks ago, and I bought a basket for 3,000 naira for tarugu or atarodo. I am sorry, yes, tarugu or atarodo. It depends on what you call it. You understand? I bought 1 basket for 3,000. I don't know if it's more expensive now. I have tatashe, also was around 4-5 per basket. We're almost done consuming it. Tomato was around 4,000 naira per basket. Tomato was 4,000 naira per basket. They are all frozen. I brought them out of the freezer for the purpose of this video. So 4,000 naira for a basket. Then a lot of times I do my pepper mix, my signature pepper mix, which is just a combination of atarodo, tatashe, onion, tomatoes, garlic, ginger. I think that's about 6 ingredients. So if I want my pepper mix to be spicy and a bit hot, I don't add tomatoes to it. So I just use my food processor. You know, when you use your food processor, it's a different level from using your blender. Just try it and see. When you want to make things like pasta, efori roll, you know, things like you don't need pepper that is smoothly blended. Use your food processor. You're going to love the results. So if I want it to be mild, I put tomatoes in it. So when I have tomato in my pepper mix, I usually pack them separately. I used to use containers, but then I just want to go the whole traditional way. I pack them in this nylon. I'm able to differentiate the one that is mild from the one that is spicy. So this is something that I do a lot. I have them in here. I have 2 freezers. So you can just arrange your stuff according to what works for you. I have a very big chest freezer that I put a whole lot of stuff in. And then I have a fridge, a big fridge that has 2 compartments, 2 doors. So the door below has 3 compartments, 3 drawers. So the way I divide them, anytime I buy fresh fish, I usually alternate between panla and mackerel fish. So for this period, we're consuming mackerel fish. I don't buy the 2 at once because now I bought this 5 kg of mackerel fish for 27,500. I mean, you can mix how you want, but how I do it is that it's either for a period I'm taking mackerel fish, another period we're taking panla. There are sometimes I mix both. We take both, and then I pair them up with chicken or turkey or goat meat. I'm not someone that consumes beef per se. I rarely do. So that's not one of the things that I bulk buy. So this particular tray here, you may not be able to see it. Here is the one tray that I put my fish. I buy them fresh and I put them directly into the tray, into the freezer. And whenever we're ready to consume, all I have to do is just pick them up one by one, cut them into my desired, or do whatever I want with it. Then I have another tray for chicken. But I don't store it the same way I store the fish because, you know, it always sticks to the tray. So I prefer my Ziploc, and then I'll arrange them here. So this is how I freeze my chicken. This is how I freeze. I portion them and I arrange them in the tray, then in the freezer. So what else do we have here that I've not mentioned? Then bag of rice. Let me see. I bought this bag of rice. I think I need to stand up. So this is what we have left. I bought this bag of rice in July. I think very early July, I bought it. A bag of rice is 50 kg, if you can see it. A bag of rice is 50 kg. So foreign rice, I bought it 85,000 naira. I bought it in July. I gave out I used some for charity. I gave out some raw. Then we've been eating it at home. This is what we have left. We still have some in the kitchen container. I bought it for 85,000 naira. Now, what I've heard is that a bag of rice is around maybe 120 or even more than that. So you can imagine. But I am still consuming rice. while rice is still expensive. You can see what bulk buying does for you. Okay, I told you how much I got the vegetable oil. No need for us to go through it. Then I love this Honeywell Semo. I usually buy a bag. The bag is here. I don't know if you can see it. I just brought out some so that you can, for the purpose of the video. I like Honeywell because it's white. I like the taste. I like the texture. So I bought this for 16,500. It is a 10 kg bag that has 1 kg in it. So it even helps you preserve your food. I don't like to buy the bigger one because you may have some things, just inside. So this is fine. You just maybe use it one off and you're good to go. I told you how much I bought spaghetti, 24,000. I don't know if I did earlier. I bought spaghetti 24,500. My previous purchase was 16,500. Recent purchase 24,500. So you can see what bulk buying does for you. I think we've come to the end of this video. Then I bought yam. I have yam in the store. I cannot fit everything on this table. I bought a set of 5 big yams, very big yams for, she said it was 17,000, but then I priced it. I think I later paid 16,000. I think I paid 15,500. I paid 15,500 for a set of 5 yams, but they are very big yams, very big yams. So by the time it will get to 20 something thousand, I'm sure I will still be eating the yam, or it would have finished, one of the two. So what else? What else do we have? What else? So different things. Thank you all for watching. The purpose of this video is just to encourage you to bulk buy. This is me hoping that. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, I'm here. Thank you for joining this live. I can see you. So the purpose of this video is to encourage you to bulk buy. It doesn't matter where in the world that you are living. I am currently in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria. This is how I live my life, bulk buying. It works for me. Wherever you are, I want to believe bulk buying is also going to have the same benefits all over the world. So this is me hoping that everything I've said is something that inspires you, and I hope you also try bulk buying. When you do, please make sure you come back to this video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what your experience is with bulk buying. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel. It's always fun and interesting here. I am an advocate of bulk buying. I am an advocate of meal prepping. Those things are very dear to my heart. I am a lover of good food because I believe you need to eat good to feel good. So if you know all these things, this type of content is something you would love to consume, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Follow me on my other social media pages. Leave me nice comments. Let me know your experiences. Leave me a like. Thank you so much. Watch my other videos, by the way. God bless you. Bye. By the way, 5 kg of mackerel fish gave me this size, gave me around 14 pieces, 14 to 15 pieces. And the last time, this was part of the last batch that I bought. This was part of the last batch I bought. It was a very big set of fish. This one gave me just nine pieces for 5 kg. So, but this is the last of it. I think this was even the smallest among the batch. I think I just like looking at it. That's why we've not consumed this. But the recent batch I bought is a small size and it gave me 15 pieces for 5 kg. In a carton of mackerel fish, here we have 20 kg. A carton of mackerel fish is 20 kg and it is 110,000. 110,000 for a carton of mackerel fish. So um I bought 5 kg. That's if you divide it into four, that's a quarter of it. Chicken, I think I bought chicken 5 kg for 22,000. So this is what is left of it. My peppers, semo, egg. That's what is left of the second one. I bought 2 crates, one for 6,250. Thank you for watching once again. I feel like I don't want to leave you guys for now. That's why I'm still showing you all this, but I have to go now. Thank you.